Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for January 16th through the 23rd, 2022. My name is Brandon Tobias. I'm your host here on True Love and Lives Weekly. This is a True Love tarot card reading that is going to help you find your true love destined counterpart in this lifetime. That's the goal of it, but also to leave your legacy here on Earth. And one thing that we believe on this channel is that love, your greatest love, and your greatest destiny or purpose are also divinely connected. So welcome to the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want to be part of the Soul family. We do have a live stream every Sunday at 1 p.m. PST, so be sure to tune in for that. And do me a favor, if you do enjoy this content, hit that like button and hit that little bell button so you get notified every time I go live or release content. Now let's go ahead and open the ceremony for your particular sign, Gemini. Calling on the guides and angels, loved ones, masters, and wise ones. Please, angels and guides, asking for helpful guidance for the sign of Gemini for January 16th to the 23rd, 2022. Here we go. We have the Knight of Wands popping out first. Busy week, lots of action to be done, lots of assertion, lots of movement as well. Maybe you're moving a lot of places, or you're changing things around, or you're getting things to be just right, I'm hearing, but also in a powerful, confident, and assertive way. I feel you're learning how to be more confident within yourself and specifically around other people. It's like you're learning to assert yourself in a confident way with and around other people so that they respect and allow you to move in the way you want to move. This is what I'm getting here. First, with the Knight of Wands, an important and powerful lesson and stepping stone for you this week in particular. Gemini, Ace of Wands. It's also a week where you are regaining parts of your authority, parts of your passion, parts of your freedom. It's like, did you feel free? Did you feel free enough before this particular week, or were there some parts of you that were maybe left behind that needed to feel more free, or needed to be reintegrated in order to enhance your feelings or perception of your own freedom? Maybe there was certain changes, certain movement, or certain new adventures that are stimulating this feeling of having more freedom in your life, also more fun as well. That's what I'm hearing. Four of Pentacles, maybe the thing that previously was, keeping you from having or experiencing more freedom was a fear of not having enough money, or of wanting to hold on to the money that you had, or wanting to save everything as opposed to utilizing it for your purpose, right? For adventure, for passion, for maybe passion projects or passionate ideas that are related to your purpose. Queen of Wands is here underneath the Knight of Wands, showing that you are this week really stepping into a place where people see you, they respect you, they admire you, and they're looking up to you almost as if you are a role model because of how definitive and how purposeful you are in your energy. It's a wonderful, wonderful energy that you're stepping into. Page of Wands is here with the Five of Wands here, okay? Feels like you don't have any time for immaturity. You don't have any time for people who are not looking to get in alignment with you. It's like it's almost like your way or the highway. You're like, I'm going this way. If you're not in alignment, get out of the way. If you are in alignment, hop on and let's go. People may try, or it may seem like people are slowing you down because of maybe not being willing to be as serious or maybe even as assertive or committal as you are being. And again, the Five of Wands here, this is causing a little bit of conflict. It may even be that your energy is so strong this week that you yourself are causing or initiating or involved in some type of conflict through your pure passion and fire. We have the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands all showing up. I would not be surprised if we saw the King of Wands here as well. So there's a lot of fiery, and the Ace of Wands, by the way, a lot of fiery, intense, and Five of Wands. There's actually every card but one card is all wands. When wands are passionate, fiery, intensity of moving forward, assertion, and things going your way. So this week is definitely a week where things are needing to go your way or the highway, and things I see you are going to get your way. I do see you getting your way in terms of you're going where you want to go, you're deciding where you want to go, you're confident, you're powerful, and you're free. No one can tell you no. No one can stop you from getting to where you need to get, and this is the energy you're bringing with you moving forward into this week that you're stepping into. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Gemini, actually. Seven of Wands, again, here in the middle of the spread. Eight of Swords here with the Four of Swords. There may be a need to reflect a little bit about the ways in which money specifically, right? Or feeling like there's been a lack of generosity given to you or provided for you in your life, or feeling like who gave you the thoughts or feelings that you didn't have enough, or that there wasn't going to be enough to go around. These are the feelings that might be popping up this week. These are also the feelings that are going to free you from any self-imposed bondages that might slow you down from stepping into your full expression of freedom of expression of who you are, but also freedom of travel and freedom of going after what you want to go after. So the one recommendation from Spirit is to take an inner look at the ways in which your perception of money specifically, and whether or not you have enough of it or will have enough of it, or whether there's enough to go around, have and or are actively slowing you down from moving forward and stepping into a new position of power and freedom and expression in your life. Page of Swords with the Four of Cups, also particularly to look at how this belief system or lack thereof of belief and of faith may even have slowed you down from love or relationships of some type, whether it be friendships or new opportunities or allies or even intimate relationships, right? How this particular way of being maybe has caused conflict or has caused fear or has caused the inability to relate to someone because there's been too much worry or struggle or conflict because of money specifically. The Spirit is saying to get very curious about that. Page of Swords here with the Page of Wands. Get very curious about that and allow yourself to investigate the ways in which this set of beliefs can absolutely transform your life. Okay, that's what they want you to look into specifically. Now, Two of Cups is here on the bottom of the deck, saying that there may be a relationship here, or something may be present, or a partnership, or a friendship, or something like that. That is here, right? It's here. It's kind of in the background a little bit. It's not really the main focal point here. The main focal point here is you feeling like you are in control of your life. You feeling like you are empowered to do the things you want to do, and anything that's holding you back from doing that. And the focus this week, the recommendation, Gemini, is to specifically focus more on that, to allow any of your relationships now, currently you're in, or in the future, to blossom more because of your openness to both receiving and giving and trusting and having faith in your ability to succeed, survive, and prosper financially and in every other way as well. Six of Cups, Six of Wands, King of Swords here. Seven of Pentacles with the Death card. There also may be some feelings of disinterest. Okay, Seven of Pentacles with the Death card. Feelings of disinterest or not wanting to participate in certain areas or elements of life because of a death of sorts to a more childlike version of you that wants to come out yet again, to have the playfulness, to have the spontaneity, to have the perspective that he or she once had when he or she was a child. I feel that there was something like that lost along the way that caused you to be a little bit more overly serious, right? This is a very Gemini card. Overly serious, overly analytical, and possibly maybe a little bit trapped in the past, okay? Thinking you needed to be someone else other than who you actually were. Okay, there's an element here of losing a part of yourself in order to step into something or someone that you maybe thought you needed to be or that others wanted you to be, losing a playful, childlike version of yourself in the process that without that version of yourself makes life feel a little bit kind of boring or passionless or inadequate. And that is the part of you I feel this week in particular, Gemini, that is going through a pretty dramatic and intense transformation. and a renewal of some sort here, because Four of Cups with the Five of Wands with the Death card says there's a major part of you that you're either saying no to or that you're realizing has caused too many issues in the past because maybe of a lack of openness or a lack of playfulness or a lack of spontaneity that would allow for the flow of life to take you where it needs to take you. So what I'm sensing here is you are overcoming a particular set of limiting beliefs regarding your ability to be open, playful, loving, and spontaneous like a child, and also around money and having enough of it and not feeling like you need to constantly, seek it or save it or hold it away. Those two particular beliefs, it feels like to me, are what you are allowing yourself to let go of here and now, this particular week, if you choose it, in order to regain what we see here as powerful modes of freedom of expression, power, confidence, self-assertion, and moving life in a way that suits you and fulfills your needs and your desires as well, is what I see here this week, Gemini. We have final outcome of the Emperor with the Eight of Cups. You may be walking away from something or some way of being or someone here important that seems very powerful, seems very strong, seems very all-knowing or significant, right? You may be walking away from that, or someone may be walking away from this situation because it was limiting in a particular way that didn't allow someone to feel like they could be on their own, right? It was maybe like a little bit of a abusive or codependent situation here is what I see. Maybe one person making the other feel like they were too childish or they were too kid-like or they weren't good enough or they weren't worthy enough or they weren't capable enough of making it on their own. And it's a choice here around moving away from that in order to find their own independence, their own freedom, and their own power. Gemini, I really feel this week there's a common theme of you taking back a part of yourself that would lead you to a new way of expression, a new way of independence, financial abundance, and power in a way that was not there before. And it involves you taking a deep look at the inner child that was lost because of either conflict or because of others making you think you needed to be a certain way when you really weren't, and also your beliefs around what is possible with money and your faith around being provided for, or the generosity specifically that is present in life from the universe and from God himself. I see you overcoming these beliefs if you want. You have the opportunity to. It does involve you walking away from something or someone, or even particularly a relationship or a boss or a job situation or even a family member, some strong and stubborn presence here that you must move away from in order to find your own way of being, Gemini. This is the last card, and to me it's most significant, Nine of Pentacles, because you are finally becoming free in who you are meant to be, how you can even provide for yourself, and even potentially entrepreneurial, right? Making your own income and flourishing because of that strength, that confidence, and that independence that you have been craving for so long. So I'm going to go through 3 final advice cards for you, Gemini. And then if you want to go further and deeper and look into how the other person in this situation, if you're dealing with other people or a certain person, friendship or relationship, their perspective on the situation will be in the extended, so you can gain clarity on that situation in an even more comprehensive manner. But these final 3 outcome or advice cards are for you to know exactly what to do and what Spirit and the Spirit guides advise for you. 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. Don't be afraid to look at your other options and be willing to commit to pursuing them. I see here a whole new world of possibilities that you can, if you are serious and if you are ready, go and attain, go and commit yourself to pursuing, to being open to, and to exploring out there. Queen of Cups just reminds you to always be willing to give of yourself what others may not be willing to give to you. Even if it doesn't seem like a fair trade, your inner generosity and willingness to open and share your heart and your energy authentically will always allow others to give back to you 10 times more than what you could ever give to them, because that is the spirit and the reciprocation of the universal law that exists. It's just that up until this point, maybe you haven't experienced that, or you haven't gotten to learn that just yet, because it's been a lesson of you having faith and trusting that that particular law of the universe of God will always provide for you when you're willing to give fully of yourself in every situation as much as you can with unconditional love. So, Gemini, those are your messages for this particular week, January 16th to the 23rd. I hope they were helpful. If you enjoyed and you want to go deeper within this reading and gain the perspective of the other people or other person involved, that will be in the extended reading in the description box below. There'll be a link right there. You can go right to my website and get that if you want. If you want to be part of the Soul family, I don't blame you. It's a lot of fun. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you really enjoyed and appreciated this content, I would really love it if you hit that like button. Helps me out here on YouTube. And be sure to hit that bell button as well so you're notified every time I go live or release a video. We'll also be going live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Every Sunday, True Love and Live collective reading. We get to talk to the collective, do a Q&A, do a True Love reading, and of course do an astrological horoscope for the week. It's a lot of fun, and you get to be with like-minded people, join them and talk to them and get to know them. So I hope to see you there. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the extended. Bye for now.